They were like fish meal, popping in a greasy skillet, crackling hot at sunrise, watching for the lead that turned lead, or belly-eye bucking outhouses to chase the herd from mud, and put the knife to the other woman's cool papa, please can I rub your thigh, man, and ran like beans through swamps and screams, up north where the L broke off, and the urban black blues was stomped right through the piss-stained stairs of the monkey man's wares. When fested coons wrapped a soulful purple meat grin round a heart full of black pride, coming out pork chops on the depression line that make anybody bite back dust, eating black earth delta to hear lead belly spit the blues out. Tell me about the good things, you clapping and laughing. Will you remember, or will you forget? Forget about the good things, like blues and jazz being black. Yeah, black music all about you. And the musicians who write and play about you. A black brother groaning, a black sister moaning, and beautiful, beautiful black children, ragged, underfed, laughing, not knowing. Will you remember their names? Or do they have no names, no lives, only products to be used when you want to dance and cry? You taken, they given, you living, they creating, starving, dying, trying to make a better tomorrow, giving you and your children a history. But what do you care about history, black history, and John Coltrane? No, all you want to do is pat your foot, sip a drink, and pretend with your head bobbing up and down. What do you care about acoustics, bad microphones, or out-of-tune pianos and noise? You, the club owners and disc jockeys, made a deal, didn't you? A deal about black music, and you really don't give a shit long as you take. There was a time when stations played all black music, from Charlie Parker to Johnny Ace on show after show. But what happened? I'll tell you what happened. They divided black music, double the money, and left us split again, is what happened. John Coltrane's dead, and some of you have yet to hear him play. How long has that train been gone? And how many more trains will go before you understand your life? John Coltrane, who had the whole of life wrapped up in B-flat. John Coltrane, like Malcolm, true image of black masculinity. Now tell me about the good things. I'm telling you about John Coltrane. A name that should ring throughout the project's mothers. Mothers with sons who need John Coltrane. Need the warm arm of his music like words from a father. Words of comfort, words of Africa, words of welcome. How long has that train been gone? John palpitating love notes in a lost found nation within a nation. His music resounding discovery, signed always John Coltrane. Rip those dead white people off your walls, black people. Black people whose walls should be a hall. A black hall of fame so our children will know and be proud. Proud to say, I'm from Parker City, Coltrane City, Ornette City, Pharaoh City, living on Holiday Street next to James Brown Park in the state of Malcolm. How long? How long will it take for you to understand that Trane's been gone? Riding in a portable radio next to your son, who's lonely, who walks into nothing. No city, no state, no home, no nothing. How long have black people been gone? Essence of rose solitude. My cheeks are laced with cognac, my hips sealed with 5 satin nails. I carry dreams and romance of new fools and old flames between the musk of fat and the side pocket of my mink tongue. Listen to champagne bubble from this solo. Essence of rose solitude. Veteran from Texas, tiger from Chicago, that's me. I cover the shrine of Duke, who like Satchmo, like Nat King Cole, will never die, because love, they say, never dies. I tell you from stair steps of these navy blue nights, these metallic snakes, these flashing fish skins, and the melodious cry of Shango. Surrounded by sorrow, by purple velvet tears, by cockhounds limping from crosses, from turtle-skinned shoes, from diamond-shaped skulls, and canes made from dead gazelles, wearing a face of wilting potato plants, of gray and black scissors, of BB shots and 50 red boils. Yes, the whole world loved him. I tell you from suspenders of 2-timing dog odors, from Inca-frosted lips, nonchalantly. I tell you from howling chant of Sister Erzulie and the exaggerated hearts of 100 pretty women. They loved him. This world sliding from a single flower into a caravan of heads made into 10,000 flowers. Ask me, essence of rose solitude, chickadee from Arkansas, that's me. I sleep on cotton bones, cottontails, and mellow myself in empty ballrooms. I'm no fly-by-night, look at my resume. I walk through the eyes of staring lizards. I throw my neck back to floor show on bumping goat skins. In front of my stage fright, I cover the hands of Duke, who like Satchmo, like Nat King Cole, will never die, because love, they say, never dies. You appeared in every feast, every crime, every spell, every chopped tongue of a tribe moaning to themselves growing dim. You appeared when laughter became crust, and crust became scrotum, rolling inward from constipation, from fibroids of a festival without dried bats and posing mortars. You appear on the muted front of pigmented lungs, like puberty bones heated between war cries and cold ash. A praise song to puny legs, to flab-filled sorrow becoming violent within bean drop of a moment. Barefoot and magic, above money changers and thunderbolts, emerging from death rattles, from flames of raked cheeks into beaded skulls of oil, blood, time. The revealer, the transformer, the invader, sucking through graveyard pots of human heads into kente cloth of our communal tears. Oh, shy one, spirit one alone one, whose odor anoints bladders, salts brains, smelts together bodies into one protruding navel. You have fallen, you are gone, and like grain inside river mouths of our nostrils, we grow you in the pool room thoughts of our black skins like a ceremony of secret alleys. Beneath lips of cork, ears of omen, eyes of coin, scarification of sacred rouges, muscatels of rocking sadnesses. You are growing under the gin-head mask of beer breaths, like a love shout from the black belt of broken nipples dominating madness. You have fallen, you are gone, you are ancestral placenta, reassembled on the 5th day of the flatted 5th screen, spreading like fire through isolated profiles of sanctified invalids, through ruffled gums of broken hearts recording blackness in morning airs of endurance, a urine test of lamentations into python skin moon sacks crying at the entrance of fish-like tombs, spirit frames of fire into legends of hard luck wine, carried in worms, entwined in stars, visible between shedding skins, adorned with bricks, closer to scorpion lips of smelly guns fire, that knows the origin of cooked names, of rented rooms and velvet coffins, flaming through night holes of wolf tickets, through day ladies in ragged drawers, through sentimental crocodile men, fire from the royal quarters of mercy into the foul scent of being colonized too long. Fire, the blood of vision, the vision of Nkrumah, the fallen, the gone, the grain-grown bullets inside river mouths of our nostrils shooting. You have fallen, you are gone, you are grain-grown bullets inside river mouths of our nostrils shooting. Holes in my arms gone gangrene. Roaches spilling from my ears on rats, chewing the remains of a bastard I killed with a hairpin up my womb. Purple mouth, bubble mouth, death. You are ugly, you are white. Death, you are death no more. Don't touch me. I'm on my way. Liberation in my head, liberation in my eye. Love lives and I want to taste myself inside. That pure black pain. I don't feel strange. I hate the welfare line. Call me fool, call me Negro, call me any old goddamn thing you want. Assassinating mouth, trying to assassinate me. but I'll survive the night. My gold tooth, a lighthouse keeping death away. I'll sink shame and beat my wings. I've killed fear and my soul's on fire. I confess, I am armed and prepared to reproduce the love that made me live. I confess that this beautiful, beautiful woman is ready. They winged his spirit and wounded his tongue, but death was slow coming. They winged his spirit and wounded his tongue, but death was slow coming. Flash, I lost a good friend and I loved him. I lost a good friend and I loved him. C.O.D. Collect on death, collect on death, collect on death. Thorns on his casket, thorns on his casket. Roses red as my eyes, red, red, red. Red as the black man's blood consumed by vultures, red, red, red. Red like the open head of a panther, red, 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 red. Who killed Lumumba? What killed Malcolm? Who killed Lumumba? What killed Malcolm? There are no tears. We have no friends. This is the word. There are no tears, we have no friends, this is the word. The word winding through poverty and bleeding into lips of the blues, screaming under oil fields, stretching across swamp fields, and laughing outside mine fields, the word murmuring through veins of gold, crying inside the crumbled, crushed bones of Cheney, against navels of beaten flesh, walking the streets of Harlem on the rusty rims of a needle. The word coming through like axes, a million-year lesson book on solitude. We are alone. There are no tears. We have no friends. This is the word. Who killed Lumumba? What killed Malcolm? There are no tears, we have no friends, that is the word. Festivals and funerals, festivals and funerals, festivals and funerals and festivals and funerals. In bebop livers of love, so hurt in wailing hearts of fear so sad. The word, back when burgundy tongues of oppression became creators of masculinity and legends of love sitting on milk crates. The word, back when poets screamed, kill, run, kill, walk, kill, crawl. Give me your money, anything, shame. The word shame, enemy to revolution. That lesbian conspiracy back when cultural vaginas rushed through streets urging men to die for shame. Dashikis in the wind, we knew the novelty of death. Cadillacs and cocaine in every hole stuffed in our heads, pain. The word was love offerings from nighttime men to bleed time women, reeking factories of blood time, steel-cut fingers weeping. Our skills cannot laugh, but our flesh is united. Flesh, our flesh of a flesh, in our mouths, on the head of our souls, from the skin on his eyes, of the breath in our lungs. Backing the beat of our brains was the speech of his thought, and the death of our fear through the dark of his meat sits the flesh of Patrice. Our flesh of a flesh is Lumumba, our flesh. Lumumba flesh. There are no tears, we have no friends, that is the word. The vanguard of precision, the virgin of communications, the erotic improvisation of uprooted perfection, the blues. A solo full of quivering flesh, flying like black crows from the bottom of nothing to the top of nowhere in a hall of suicide. Suicide hall of consciousness, trying to suicide us in yellow flames of awareness, order, and whiteness. In the name of God and leprosy, wild pimps of desperation, wet dogs and pigs, frightened by the genius of pure black rage, the demise of death, and the suicide birth of Shango, of Ogun, iron magic, and the mistress of moisture, Corina, love goddess, arched in the nostrils of Damballa, rising from the holes of Malcolm into the massacre char-billed gods of flesh, spirit nipples of unity, the music, protector of the delta, collector of sweet juices and paradise, sperm brother, blood sister, Oshun goddess of honey, hot vinegar, mangoes, and castor oil, queen of fire, at the crossroads, eaten in the belly of Legba, hump, man, hump, god of war, god of sound, god of repetition, kidney tears, and liver drops the word, holder of the past, creator of the future, and lover to the blackbirds building a new world supreme. Welcome. I am New York City. Here is my brain of hot sauce, my tobacco teeth, my mattress of bedbug tongue, legs apart, hand on chin, war on the roof, insults, pointed fingers, push carts, my contraceptives all. Look at my pelvis blushing. I am New York City of blood, police, and fried pies. I rub my docks red with grenadine and jelly madness in a flow of tokay. My huge skull of pigeons, my seance of peeping toms, my plaited ovaries, excuse me. This is my grime, my thigh of steel spoons and toothpicks. I imitate no one. I am New York City of the brown spit and soft tomatoes. Give me my confetti of flesh, my marquee of false nipples, my sideshow of open beaks, in my nose of soot, in my ox-blade eyes, in my ear of Saturday night specials. I eat ha-ha, he, and ho-ho. I am New York City. Never change, never sleep, never melt. My shoes are incognito. Cadavers grow from my goatee. Look, I sparkle with shit, with wishbones. My nickname is Glue Me. Take my face of stink bombs, my star-spangled banner of hot dogs. Take my beer can junta, my reptilian ass of footprints, and approach me through life, approach me through death, approach me through my widow's peak, through my split ends, my asthmatic laugh. Approach me through my wash rag, half ankle, half elbow. Massage me with your camphor tears. Salute the patina and concrete of my rat-tail wig. Face up, face down, piss into the bite of our handshake. I am New York City, my skillet-head friend, my fat-bellied comrade. Citizens, break wind with me. Under the edge of February, in hawk of a throat hidden by ravines of sweet oil, by temples of switchblades, beautiful in its sound of fertility, beautiful in its turban of funeral crepe, beautiful in its camouflage of grief, in its solitude of bruises, in its arson of alert. Who will enter its beautiful calligraphy of blood? Its beautiful mask of fishnet, mask of hubcaps, mask of ice picks, mask of watermelon rinds, mask of umbilical cords changing into a mask of rubber bands. Who will enter this beautiful, beautiful mask of punctured bladders, moving with a mask of chapsticks? Compound of hearts, compound of hearts. Where is the lucky number for this shy love? This top-heavy beauty bathed with charcoal water? Self-conscious against a mosaic of broken bottles, broken locks, broken pipes, broken bloods of broken spirits broken through like broken promises. Landlords, junkies, thieves, enthroning themselves in you. They burn up couches, they burn down houses, and infuse themselves against memory. Every thought, a pavement of old belts. Every performance, a ceremonial pickup. How many more orphans? How many neglected shrines? How many stolen feet, stolen gum, stolen watch bands of death? And you, how many times? Harlem, hidden by ravines of sweet oil, by temples of switchblades. Beautiful in your sound of fertility, beautiful in your turban of funeral crepe, beautiful in your camouflage of grief, in your solitude of bruises, in your arson of alert, beautiful. I am bleed-mouthed nod from an oath in sorrow. I command both rise and fall through melancholy links of refugee sweat. I, succulent republic of swamp lips, push forward my head through windshields of violence to baptize in a typhoon of nightsticks. Scream on me. I've gasolined my belly against suspects and flown away tears across the dry rust wings of a roach god. Attention all units. I call to the fumes drawn back against steel, against invisible fuck of a cry, to remove its roadblock flesh of a flunky and let that rotting become feast on sapphire of my adobe fangs. I am zest from bad jaw quiver of aftermath. Come, celebrate me. Big, beautiful bronze man, your love is as close as the life-death thrill from old folks in paradise. Young as beginning rains in Guinea-Bissau, and strong like a million quivering frog throats wailing through the night wells of Ife. How deep this time of us, dancing beneath Mozambique, against moon-confessing flames, bouncing baby heartbeat ocean tears of mud to a strange snake of a new mask arcing the brain neck of our song. He died from a bullet wound in the back, fired by a plainclothes policeman in Queens, New York. Don't forget 10-year-old Clifford Glover. It's Tuesday night in old possum-faced New York City, sweet daddy. Spit upon sadness in this fist of 3 vines, of 2 dark lips, of sunken blisters in my need more loving sometimes, baby, please, please, please. And already it's Wednesday morning in the deep end of my river. And like a woman locked outdoors in a storm, I got those mean, wet, kill me, stroke me, baby, do me tonight blues. May I present Thursday in moonshine of my weeping willow, in the lonesome road of my groaning, moaning, sanctified, dignified, sweet-smelling hoochie-coo. Comes Friday, and this life-begging request dead and gone in noontime of my frisky whiskey money bag cutting mood. Juice up, New York, juice up, 'cause I got a fine, warm, satisfying, screaming, deep-sea diving, good-feeling papa, hopping, skipping, jumping, flying back home to me. We remember our brother, Amilcar Cabral, murdered January 20th, 1973 by Portuguese agents. Warrior heart, you left us a courageous life, a beautiful memory, a liberated territory. Our struggle continues in your guiding spirit. Our armed struggle for the complete freedom of our people. Rest in peace, our brother, until we meet again. Long live the liberation movements. Long live our warrior hearts. Do you think this is a sad day? A sad night? Full of tequila, full of El Dorado, full of banana solitudes? And my chorizo face, a holiday for knives, and my arching lips, a savannah for coochie fritos, and my spit curls, a symbol for you to overcharge, overbill, oversell me these saints, these candles, these dented cars, loud pipes, no insurance, and no place to park because my last name is Cortez. Do you think this is a sad night, a sad day. And on this elevator between my rubber shoes, in the cream demint of my youth, the silver tooth of my age, the gullah speech of my one trembling tit, full of tequila, full of El Dorado, full of banana solitudes. You tell me I use more lights, more gas, more telephones, more sequins, more feathers, more iridescent headstones. You think I accept this Pentecostal church in exchange for the lands you stole? And because my name is Cortez, do you think this is a revision of flesh studded with rivets? My wardrobe clean, the pick in my hair, the pomegranate in my hand. 14th Street, Delancey Street, 103rd Street, reservation where I lay my skull, the barrio of need, the police state in ashes, drums full of tequila, full of El Dorado, full of banana solitude. Say, do you really think time speaks English in the men's room? I know they want me to make it, to enter eyedroppers and invade peels, turn around and get shot. I know they want to vaccinate me with the fear of myself, so I'll pull down my face and nod. I know they want me to make it, to enter eyedroppers and invade peels, turn around and get shot. I know they want to vaccinate me with the fear of myself, so I'll pull down my face and nod. I know they want me to make it, to enter eyedroppers and invade peels, turn around and get shot. I know they want to vaccinate me with the fear of myself, so I'll pull down my face and nod. I know they want me to make it, to enter eyedroppers and invade peels, turn around and get shot. I know they want to vaccinate me with the fear of myself, so I'll pull down my face and nod. I know they want me to make it, but I'm not in a hurry. My man loved me so much, he wanted to kill me 'cause he loved me so good. He wanted to die 'cause he loved me without sorrow, so sad without tears. He loved me to kill, to die, to cry so much. He wanted to scream 'cause I loved him too much. I drank his tears, loved him too much. I ate his strength, loved him too much. I stole his joy, I loved him to drink, to eat, to steal 'cause we loved so much. So good to love so long, to love so long. New York, he was caught in a penitentiary of tears, passionate to no one. He drank red soda pop and became parolee to paranoid desperation. Tonight my wife died, he said, and I'm about to waste this air, this sound, this policeman with his fucking face of stink breath harassments. Caught in a penitentiary of tears, passionate to no one. His heart became a massive grave of electricity from which no trains run. His eyes a spray gun of graffiti, exiled between sockets. He's in the maximum security of himself. Unknown janitor from Angola, where his head lay planted in coffee fields. As his body stands constricted with sweat, seeping inward to fertilize suppression, hold back the liberation of himself turned earth. He says, look at this motherfucking cop with his no-lip grinning invitation to a duel. I am savage of subways, yes. Filled with old funk and saltpeter tears, yes. My bow salute you in your justice, in your technical sadness of paper IDs. Man, my wife died tonight in a hospital not 30 minutes ago, and you stand here on this platform in your mustache madness, handing me a ticket for drinking Red Pop? Fleetwood of crossfire spread ego in spleens of honorable discharges, becoming red shotgun shells on floor of the Algiers motel. I won't forget it. The tonsil belt of lynchings, honeymoon splashdowns on dark-skinned territories, mutilated like Emmett Till, like spots on carpet of the Algiers motel. And if you want my opinion of a summit of arms tied to legs, floating in the Martini Bay of Manila, cherries in the River Detroit, burnt throats of pine thickets, padlocks on Canarsie, bullets in chest of spoiled bodies on floor of the Algiers motel, I won't forget it. The tear gas partitions, sabotage teeth of confessions, endless anniversary celebrations of Armistice Day on chin belt of battle-tested evangelists, riot sticks of butt-stroking border patrols, the crooked fingers of Texas Rangers, the rolled-up sleeves of a volunteer Boy Scout, laughing and joking at the Algiers motel. I won't forget it. Jokes made of brass knuckles and missiles, laughter lined up in the Pacific, jokes entering the bedroom of Fred Hampton, laughter shimmering through the Middle East, jokes straight in front of our eyes, laughing from mouth of the public dump where a president's hound eats birthday cake, while terror cross-examines gizzards against walls of an Algiers motel full of Xhosa and Zulus, full of Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, full of faces I won't forget, full of occupations I won't repeat at the Algiers motel. I won't forget it.